Hello, my name is Rob Garner. I'm a computer programming instructor, and today we're going to continue working on scripting reactive targets for a game we're working on. So here's what we have so far. I have hit indicators. I can move around the scene, and you can see on the left it's telling me what is being struck. So the next step is to make some targets that run around the screen. So in my scene, I'm going to add a cube, and I'm going to move it off to the side. And scale it up a little bit just to make it a little bit larger. And so there we can see it. And then we're going to add another script. We're going to call this one target script. And for now, we won't do anything with the script yet. We just want it to be in place. And we're going to modify this ray shooter script that we had already. And what we want to do is we want to get this target script. And so here we have the area where we actually find, or where we actually respond to our target. And we're going to get a reference to this, to the script inside of the target if it exists. So we're going to say and the way we can get access to the script is to go off of the transform and the game object, and we'll get component. We'll get the target, and what that does is it gets the, so we have the, and I'm going to get rid of some of this stuff. We don't need it at this point. And so what happens here is we get this target from the game object. So the object found is really the raycast hit. Maybe I'll refactor this name. It kind of really where we want the object found to be this game object. So I'll refactor this as as ray strike. And then maybe I'll break this up a little bit here, just say is equal to this. So the object struck is equal to the game object. And then we get the target from the object struck. And so next we have the target that was struck. And we'll check to make sure that it's not null. And if it's not null, that means we actually have something. And we'll start off by just logging that it's been hit. And we'll leave it at that for now. Let's look at this. This cube, we'll rename this enemy, and in the enemy we will add this target script. So the script doesn't do anything yet, but it will. We can see if we can detect that it's there. So we can see there a target was hit. And I think it's working. Let's try. Putting something in here so we make sure that put an else, and we'll say if we don't strike it, we'll just put missed. That way we can tell if it's actually working. So we missed, then we hit, target hit, missed, hit, missed, missed, hit. Okay, so this is obviously working. And so what we've done is we've made it so that our target object has the script. The script actually doesn't do anything yet, but if we detect it through this get component method, then we can differentiate between hitting the target and missing the target. So we can differentiate between hitting the target and missing the target. So next what we need to do is on the target script, we need to change it so that it does something when we have a hit. And the way we can do that is we're just going to have the target script have a single method, or have a method we'll just say, we'll call it process hit. I want to try to make this kind of generic so that when we change these later, it doesn't the names don't preclude, or we won't have to change the name so much later. So we're going to say process hit, and we're going to again use the start coroutine approach to doing this, and we're going to need some method in here. So I'm just going to say hit action, and then use my quick actions to generate that method. It's kind of nice if you use that approach where you just put in the method name and then let it stub out the result, because then it properly names the return type. And we're just going to rotate the object so that it's laying on its side, and we'll probably need to we'll do the translate a new vector 3, and we want to move it down, so x will be 0, y will move down, say minus, at 1 it will be too high, so I think we need to move down a half a unit, and then 0 and z. So that will rotate it 90 degrees and drop it down, and this needs to be minus 0.5 f. So we'll translate it and rotate it, and then we'll yield for a number of seconds. And then we'll do a destroy, and we'll destroy what this script is attached to, which will actually remove it from the game. And in order to trigger this, what we need to do is in our ray shooter action, what we need to do is just call that method, which was process hit. It's a method call, so we need parentheses. We'll save this and give it a try. And we can see it turned 90 degrees and then fell over. So that worked. And although it didn't translate quite where I wanted, let's try translating it -1 and see if that works better. So we just have to figure out the right frame of reference to move this object in, and that's kind of what I wanted there. So we have a working target script, and we got the object to topple over, and that concludes how to write a script that responds to a target hit. And of course, if this could be a door, and you could use the ray shooter script to activate a door. This could be another object that had some other response. So you can use this approach for the ray shooter to do a number of different things. Thank you very much.